All right, we're gonna film this video. I'm near Big Ben, as you guys can see. Also, Westminster Abbey is over there, and yeah, hope you can hear this. I'll give a little review on London. Absolutely love the city. I've been here for 4 nights and 5 days. Our next stop is Poland, and London is an international city. It's a city of a lot of different cultures, but also deep like British English history, especially when it comes to like the church and different like I guess things that have happened in the past. You can even go back to times of the Vikings, times of the not just the Crusades, but the Middle Ages. So there's a lot of different history depending on where you look at it. And it's been a pleasure being here. I've stayed in a hostel, and yeah. As you may or may not know me, I'm Aaron Or Chisholm, and I just graduated university at Michigan State, and now we're going on a little Europe adventure. And yeah, our first stop has been London, and it's been really cool because it's similar to America. Like, we speak English here, but it's a little different. Like, you have a British accent sometimes, which is kind of fun and kind of different. And you also have these iconic spots like Big Ben and different things, but yeah, just to be able to, I guess, experience not just British culture, but while I've been here, I went to an Egyptian restaurant yesterday, met someone from Lebanon. There's a lot of Arab culture here as well. Met fellow backpackers from the United States, from India, different things like that. And so it's been a really cool adventure in that sense. I'm more than blessed to be able to do this at this point in my life, and I've noticed that being young and being able to travel is crazy because not only am I physically fit, but my brain's still developing. And also, I'm taking a lot away from it. Like, it's kind of shaping who I am and who I want to be. I've realized I would love to live in a city like London. It's international. There's a lot of business, and there's a level of comfortability also matched with the unknown. And I think that creates growth in a lot of ways because I feel confident to take on opportunities, but not super scared to not do them at all. And so we'll see what that's like in other countries, but. Yeah, I met someone from Brazil, who speaks Portuguese, and they're here just to learn English. I've talked to different uni students here, and it's been really cool. It's been hard to find people my age, people in their young 20s. It's like, what are you doing traveling? Or most people are working or something like that, but it's been really cool, and I'm so blessed. So I don't really have all that much to say. I do have a giant list of things, which I should have gotten out beforehand. I'm also like making sure my surroundings are okay because I have my back turned and there's a lot of people. But there's also like, I don't know if it's a protest or a march going on right downtown. Kind of interesting. But yeah, I have a couple things to say. I've been taking notes. Not only have I been tracking like my finances while I'm here along with my budget, but I've been taking notes, pictures, videos, things I've seen, things I've learned, and I'm gonna read them with you guys. So here we go. It's gonna be a quick video, maybe only 2 more minutes. So some mistakes I've made are letting go of my sleep schedule and being undisciplined with my time. This is mostly in like the first day or two where I was, honestly, I slept until like 9:30-ish because I had a long travel day beforehand. And then I think I just kept doing that for like pretty much most of the days. And I really want to be the person who goes to sleep early and wakes up early so I can explore the city, so I can take my time with God in the morning and all these different things. And yeah, my sleep schedule's been okay, but I've just been a little bit undisciplined with that, and I'm looking forward to making that even better. Yeah, so I left my charger at a hostel the hostel I was staying at one night, and I went out to the city, and it was like 8 p.m., and I was trying to go back downtown, and yeah, my phone was at 5%, the bus wasn't working for like 2 hours, there was like a tube strike as well, so I couldn't really take that, and it was crazy, but yeah, we made some progress with that, and yeah, we're doing good now. Another thing too is I have a small little backpack here. As you see, I brought way too much stuff in it, and I really only carry around this bag most of the time, but yeah, next time we can pack even lighter, honestly, do laundry and things like that, because you don't really need all that much. And then not buying leave-in conditioner or any other like toiletries the day I got here. I should have done that. My hair's been suffering a bit. It's still okay right now, but it's definitely been suffering from the moisture. And while it rains here sometimes, definitely can get more leave-in conditioner. Okay, things I have learned. establishing a morning routine and night routine if possible is key no matter where you go, no matter how you travel, for your spiritual life, for your fitness. I ran the other day for like 5 to 7 minutes, which was great because I hadn't gone on a run or really done any exercise. So doing exercise is key for me, especially no matter where I am. And of course, like spending time with God in the morning and at night, journaling, like that's been great. Pray and trust God like your life depends on it, because it literally does. Like, pray without ceasing. And don't be afraid to talk with people. Like the second day, I hadn't really talked to very many people. I talked to like a few people the day before, but in this day, I was like kind of feeling a little bit like lonely and had no one to talk to. And then I was like trying to remember like why I'm here. And while I'm here to adventure and have fun, and it is a vacation, it's also here to learn more about God and, when possible, be a witness for the gospel of Christ. And yeah, I was able to talk to a homeless man. I gave him like some USD, which unfortunately I don't think he can use, but it was really cool to be able to talk with him and hear his mind. And one thing he said is that he is homeless, but a lot of people walking around are mindless because they're not even caring for him as a human. So that was really interesting. Continue to work on the things you love. Just because you're not at home doesn't mean you can't do the things you love. I was also playing guitar the first day. There was a guitar in the lobby of the hostel I was in. Don't know where it went after that, but I started playing guitar there, which is really cool. And yeah, it was just like, it made me feel like home away from home. And don't stop doing the things just because you're in a new spot. Many people don't even look at homeless, let alone talk to them, let alone help them, etc. It can be a huge, let's just call it, thing for them. Because imagine no one else talking to you and someone talks to you. It's like that's how we show love of Christ, is by making people be known, feel heard, and be loved. Sometimes you can just do that by listening to their story. There's a lot of different cultures in the UK, in London, way more than I ever would have thought. I've heard a lot of Spanish, Chinese, I met guys from Korea, Japan, people from here, obviously people from the States, India. It's been really cool to see that. British people may be a minority in their schools. I don't really know. There's just a lot of different cultures here, so it's kind of like America. It's like interesting to see how all the different cultures mix and come together. Yeah, I hear a lot of Spanish, and then also other languages where I don't even know. So I'm trying to get better at those. But yeah, like to me, it almost feels like Boston here. If Boston was more Boston, if Boston was bigger. But obviously it's connected with history. It's like Boston was like one of the first American colonies and like cities, and it takes a lot of inspiration from British culture, I think, because the first people in America were British actually. So that's been pretty cool to see the differences. I'm very blessed to have been to Boston and now here to be able to see that. And this is like Boston on steroids mixed with like some New York aspects. There's also not many people my age out, especially not before like 5:30, because people my age are working. Other 21-year-olds are in uni or getting their careers started, so a little bit weird, a little bit different, and that's also, I think, made it harder to find people to connect with. And it's also like kind of the end of the summer going into fall too, so like a lot of the summer traveling for people my age is probably wrapping up right now. Oh my days, that's a real thing. That's like one of the first things I heard when I got here. It was really funny, and that's how I knew I was in London. Apple Pay works for like everything everywhere. Like I have some pounds I need to use, like physical. Had not really had a chance to use them. I was supposed to use them a little bit yesterday, but like everything is Apple Pay at card, and that's really cool to see because it makes things more convenient. It's also just like interesting. I don't know if it'll be like that in all of Europe. British spelling can be different than American spelling. That's another thing I noticed. Jesus will return from the east. That's why altars are in that direction. I think I learned that at Westminster Abbey, which is like this church you see back here. It's an Anglican church. I think the Queen, there's like royalty related stuff that goes on in there. It's like a big whole thing. It's pretty cool. Learned that in there. They're spewing some fun facts. And then I know I'm more of a traveler, not a vacationer. If I want to rest, I can rest at home. I do believe in rest days, but unless I'm just going to Puerto Rico just to go on the beach, which honestly I might end up doing it like older, like later in my life. At this point in my life as a 21-year-old, I am literally just vibing. I am exploring, I'm traveling, I'm talking to people, I'm learning new things. And I'm trying to stay safe, of course, but I'm trying to also like learn and explore and adventure. So yeah, Then some ways I've been blessed. On the plane ride here, man, I was flying like first class. Like it was not first class. Let me tell you, it was economy, like the cheapest ticket. But the 2 seats next to me were empty, and I just felt so blessed by God because it allowed me to sleep after a really long day. So that was so nice. And then there was a lady in the connection who helped me find, in the airport, helped me find my connection. So blessed to just have people who are so willing to help. And yeah, I got a free sandwich and drink from a church group I stumbled into. They're just having to talk about corporate life and Christ life and how they mix and they're intertwined. That was really cool. My phone payment was glitching when I really needed to get back late at night and my phone was about to die. I had like 3% left. And the bus driver let me go on real quick and I could pay later. And I ended up reading a sign that there was a fine for if you get all the way to your stop and don't pay. But glad I was able to do it once my phone started working. And then, yeah, British tombs are kind of like Egyptian tombs. I don't know why. It's just similar. It's like the way you lay down your royalty in like a tomb or a place or a casket. Just like, dang, they're like venerated a lot or honored a lot, which is really interesting. Yeah, that's honestly it. I love London. I would definitely work here. Hopefully, we can come back. I think last thing I'll say is that I think solo travel is way different than group travel, and group travel has its own benefits. But honestly, like, God is good, and I know He'll lead me. I would love for God to lead me with other people as well sometimes. So I would essentially just love to have my friends and family out here. I think it would be great. So yeah, see you guys next time. It's Aaron or Chisholm reporting out of London, and this will be posted on one of my channels, and then more to come in the future about travel, personal finance, etc. So have a great day. Peace out. God bless you. May Christ be with you always.